Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Tuesday? Yes, happy Tuesday. Okay, guys, we're back to talk about Dorit Kemsley, who is unsure about her marriage just a little bit, and Garcelle, who's speaking out just a little bit more. So, before we break into it, I just want to remind you guys that, tonight we have Anchor Watch at 11 p.m. Eastern with Jason and Josh and a few of their friends. So, that's going to be a lot of fun. But also, we're doing a giveaway, a big giveaway. So it's just going to get bigger and bigger. I will give you the details of that by the end of this video. So stick around and let's jump right in.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
Okay, guys, so we have to start with the Dorit Kemsley PK of it all because according to All About the Real Housewives, Dorit is admitting that she's unsure about the future of her marriage. On Wednesday's episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Dorit Kemsley and her husband, PK, had a real and raw conversation about the relationship, which I know that we all watched together, but it seems like they're on shaky ground because of her PTSD. And this was after surviving the home invasion. Now, I don't know if you watched, but she tried bringing in a therapist. I felt like the scene was so cringe because while he's talking to the therapist and her, he said, I think that there's elements of it that are PTSD. And I think that there are other elements that are just obnoxious. And I'm like, your wife, sir, based off of what you guys say, even though there are a lot of people who have given their conspiracy theories thinking that this was a total insurance scam, which I'm not saying it was, but I'm saying based off of what fans are believing, I see this all the time. You are saying that your wife, who was robbed and burglarized, is being obnoxious over this? I pray for PK that this never happens to him. But on the latest episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, PK admitted that he's still struggling to understand parts of Dorit's PTSD. There are elements I understand. There are also elements that I don't consider PTSD. I consider they're more obnoxious. So they sat down with their therapist to discuss the severity of Dorit's PTSD. And during the sit down, PK asked, the reality is, when does high maintenance blend with PTSD? He said, when I first met Dorit, she was bubbly, enthusiastic, this beautiful girl, and she was not quite as high maintenance as she is now. Meanwhile, Dorit admitted in her own confessional interview that she used to love and appreciate how he could let go of things so easily. Yet over the last few years, he's definitely gotten more harsh with me, a little mean sometimes. Now, Dorit called out PK for reaching with his claims that elements of her PTSD are obnoxious, but as for PK, he denied he was exaggerating and insisted he was simply trying to understand what his wife was going through. Dorit said, we're talking about specifically certain triggers. It's like I'm a totally new person and I can't do anything about it. Do you have any idea how difficult that is and what it's like to live with that? She confessed that she struggled with PK not being there for her both physically and emotionally since the 2021 home invasion, but Dorit also noted that she wants PK to comfort her more when she's having an episode. In a marriage, these are the times that truly test your relationship. This particular bad time where I needed PK and it's not the other way around, he's coming up really short. However, PK also opened up about the pressures of juggling all the many aspects of his life and admitted that his inability to balance it as well. He said, I'm not good at it. We need to keep each other happy and we need to sometimes be wrong, which has always been a challenge for Dorit. Oh my God, this is just back and forth. Somebody call Dr. Phil because this shit is just hitting the fan and I can't even keep up with it. That's why the giveaway, the Blue Mean giveaway for the podcast, dropping a 5-star review, and all you have to do is drop the 5-star review and then leave your answer. It's going to involve Dorit and PK. Definitely. But wait. I mean, PK noted that his and Dorit's marital issues aren't a one-sided thing. Now, while chatting with the therapist, PK got emotional when asking Dorit to give him a chance to understand her PTSD. He also asked his wife to articulate it just a little bit calmer and be a little bit less irritated by his questions. I'm not seeking to irritate you. I'm seeking to understand you. That's what he told Dorit. It makes me emotional because you know I'm okay with it. It's very difficult when you love someone to listen to how much pain you're in. Yeah. So the scene was just filmed a few months ago before they publicly denied that they were separating. But despite the denial, Dorit and PK fessed up to enduring challenging years in their marriage. We remain committed to working through these issues as a united couple for our family. We are focused on healing, making changes, and doing the things that many couples have to do at some point in their marriage. We are doing what we can to focus on the best interests of our family. That came from Dorit and PK. I mean, okay. This is where the question is coming, and I'm sorry, guys. We are definitely for damn sure going to hit those 1,000 reviews. Um, go over here. I'm putting the link in the description of this video. Go anywhere you get your podcast. Click on Up and Atom. You can see it right here. This is Apple Podcast. Scroll down to the bottom. Right now we have 774 ratings. Once we get to 1,000, we are giving away a free Blue Mean worth $150. It is my go-to skincare, as you guys know. But drop a 5-star review and let us know, do you think Dorit and PK's marriage will stand the test of time? I want to know what you guys think. Seriously, I do. But let's pan over to Garcelle for a second. So Garcelle, I love Garcelle. She recently just said that Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is one of the hardest jobs that she's ever had. She got pretty truthful about this, but she appeared on the January 9th episode of The Jennifer Hudson Show, where she revealed that starring on The Housewives is the hardest job ever. As for why starring on the Bravo show is so difficult, she explained that actors get to hide behind a character while reality stars don't have that luxury. It's all you. It's you, it's your family, it's your house. So sometimes somebody can dig something up or say something that gets under your skin and it hurts. As we all know, Garcelle joined the cast of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills in 2020, although her big break in Hollywood came in the 90s when she starred on Fox's Model Inc. and the Warner Brothers' The Jamie Foxx Show. But despite joining the ranks of reality television, The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star has continued to stay active in the TV and film industries. Garcelle also notes that reality TV impedes her dating life too. That's tricky because not everybody wants to be on a reality show. Nevertheless, Garcelle loves her job on reality TV and doesn't see herself walking away from it anytime soon. She said the best part of the job is we have a lot of fun. But she also said, when we're not being catty and shading each other, it's really fun. And the ridiculousness of how we dress, where we go, I mean, ball gowns to lunch if you want. So it's fun. There are moments that are fun. I could see where it would be fun, but I could also see where if you are a single woman or a single man and you're trying to date and you have cameras in your face and the cameras, it's part of your contract. You have to share your real life or else you don't really have a job. You don't really get to secretly date someone. We've seen it in the past a couple of times. We saw Lala secretly date Randall on Vanderpump Rules, and we didn't really know his name. And then Kim Zolciak, she had Big Papa. We didn't really know. Then we had Uba on the Real Housewives of New York. We found out that she was secretly dating somebody the entire time, which is a little frustrating. So we have seen where people have gotten away with it, but a lot of times they keep it under wraps. Maybe that's just the answer is Garcelle can date someone. She would just have to keep it sort of under wraps. But then she could probably get in a lot of trouble. So I don't know. Again, go anywhere you get your podcast. Go drop a 5-star review. Drop who you think, if you think they will last the test of time, Dorit and PK. Do you think that their marriage is going to stand? That is my question. And that is all you have to do to enter your chance to win Blue Mean. I'm on 6 shots of espresso and I am waiting for Jason to storm in here any minute because I have to go get a haircut. And I'm like, let me get these videos out. That's it. I love you guys. And I'm flying out at 5:45 in the morning. Bye, guys.